Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a top 5 series that I am collecting that is ongoing. So this is pretty much a series whenever it releases a new volume, it is something that I am looking to add to my collection. So today I just list the 5 manga that I have been collecting for a while now and that I am looking to continue as it releases. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you.
At number 5, I have the Shaman King Omnibus editions. When I first started collecting manga, this is one of the first series I wanted to collect. It would have been higher, but after watching the first half of the newest Shaman King anime, I'm bumping it down a little bit more just because I hope I still enjoy the manga, but the anime kind of gave me bad vibes. If you're curious how I felt about it, I did a review on this channel. I'll link it in the description. But I still am excited to actually start reading the manga. I'm just waiting for the second half of the anime to release on Netflix, and hopefully it gets better. And if not, I'll just start reading the manga. But I really like the covers on the omnibuses. I think they're really cool. I'm not like the biggest fan of the spines. I don't know, they kind of stand out a little bit to me on the shelf. Like they don't really mesh well in my opinion. Maybe once I get more bookshelf space, I'll just do it like libraries or Barnes and Noble do, and I'll just show the covers of them because I really do like it, like the color to all the covers. But I'll see how I feel once I start reading it, but currently right now I buy each edition as they come out. So yeah, that's number 5. At number 4, I have the Solo Leveling colored manga. I literally just read this last week, and after reading it, I must now collect every volume. I went to my local comic book store, and this was on the shelf, and my brother saw it and he just handed it to me and he said I have to buy it, and I was like okay, and so bought it and then read it that night because I think it was off the next morning, so I just stayed up late to finish reading it. At first I told him I was just going to read it, but maybe just a few chapters, but once I read chapter 1, I was very invested into it. And after reading all of Volume 1, I am super duper invested into it. The artwork is spectacular. So far, the story is pretty intriguing to me. And the fact that it's, color is pretty sweet. Just picking it up, the difference of weight between this and a normal manga is pretty nuts. And now, I was shopping on Right Stuff because they had a sale, and Volume 2 was in stock, so it's on the way. And I will continue buying them as they release because it's really, really fucking good. But yeah, that's my number 4. At number 3, I have Zom 100. Just read this a couple months ago, and it's very good. Good comedy for a zombie manga, and overall, just a different zombie genre story. I talked more about it in that zombie video I posted about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I will also put the link in the description. But it was kind of cool how I started getting into this because I heard about it through other manga tubers and so forth, and then at my local comic store, Volume 2 was sold, so I had to sit there and wait forever for me to get Volume 1, and then finally Volume 1 was in stock on Right Stuff, so I got that. And then I took my trip to Vegas, and I brought those two with me because, I had a lot of time to read. And then my mom took me to Barnes & Noble in her neighborhood, and Volume 3 was there right after I finished reading Volume 2. So I was immediately able to read Volume 3, and the series is super good. I recommend this to anyone who enjoys zombies or comedy manga. I'm excited to see how we'll keep this momentum going because like this could be a story where it could get like stale or whatever. Um, but yeah, I'm excited, and I'm wondering what else is going to be put on this bucket list of the dead, and how they achieve those things. Because I mean, it says like 100 items, and there's not even close to 100 yet. So this is hopefully going to be a long series. But yeah, that's my number 3. At number 2, I have the Soul Eater Perfect Edition. This is also one of the first like series I started collecting once I was like starting manga collecting. Mainly because I watched the anime, one of the first animes I ever watched once I figured out what anime is. Watched it a long time ago, and I enjoyed it. And my brother, who got me into it, says that the manga is like a lot different and it goes on longer. So I wanted to get into it. And then I saw that they were releasing a Perfect Edition. So I just started collecting those, and I love these covers. They're super cool. I really love like the black and yellow. The artwork's really good. And I also really enjoy the spines on my shelf. I know it's like super simplistic, but I don't know, I just feel like they pop on the shelf next to everything else with like all the vibrant colors. And I'm really excited to start reading this. I don't know when I want to start reading it, because I just have a weird feeling that like I won't want to stop because I enjoyed the anime so much. The only thing about the anime I didn't like was like near the ending. So I'm hoping that this will be different. But yeah, every time that I can, I usually see if another one has released, and then I try to order it. So yeah, this will be my number 2. And at number 1, I have My Hero Vigilantes. It's not going to be the main story, mainly just because I'm not like super concerned about collecting the manga right now, because I'm caring more about watching the anime as it goes and then reading the manga. But for this is like the second manga I started reading, and I haven't looked back at all. I think my mom got me volumes 1 through 4 for my birthday, and then as I was reading volume 2, I ordered 5 through 9, and then I got number 10 as soon as it released. And I can't stop reading this manga. I enjoy it a lot. I'm a kind of guy that I have to wait to collect like 3 or 4 volumes before I read it, because I want to read like a big number. And as soon as I got number 10, I had to read it right there, because I'm really enjoying where the story's going, and I like the small ties with the main series, and it's just really good. It is what I think the perfect side story to like a very popular manga / anime. Like, for example, I'm reading one of the side stories to Attack on Titan, and to me it just doesn't really like compare. But this one is just like, it's not trying to like prove anything, if that makes sense. It's like, it's a nice thing that's going on during the main story or before or whatever. It's just all super good. Me and my brother both read all of these. Mainly it's like I buy them and I read them, and then I let him borrow it so he could read it. But yeah, it's very good. I'm trying to collect, once I collect all of them too, my roommate, who doesn't even read manga, he wants to read them all because he's super into the My Hero story. And yeah, pretty much for everyone who like watches My Hero Academia or reads it, I recommend this highly. And even as like a standalone story, you'd be fine reading this. So yeah, this is my number 1. If you have any comments on what I should be collecting, or if you're also collecting these series, just let me know. Let's have a discussion in the comments. And yeah, this has been my top 5 ongoing manga series I need to collect. So yeah, see ya.
Perfect.